BlackKKlansman is the latest Spike Lee film, the same director that did Inside Man, Do the Right Thing, and unfortunately the Old Boy remake. He's a hit or miss director for me, but like I said, I do like Do the Right Thing, and Inside Man is underrated, even if it is Dog Day Afternoon, basically. But he is a good director, I think, for the most part. BlackKKlansman, I was very much so looking forward to this film. The premise is about a African American police officer who is trying to infiltrate the KKK so that he can get as much information as possible with this organization, with what they are trying to do to society. And this is the 70s where it takes place. This, this film is very much so a fascinating piece of history. I looked it up after the film, and there are some things that are inaccurate or they kind of pushed for the sake of time. But overall, this film is very fascinating, and it's very interesting how it brings parallels of the 21st century and the 20th century in a cohesive narrative. There is also very much so a lot of scenes where the editing goes back and forth, cross-cut editing, and then it moves to one cohesive scene, and it's beautiful. Kind of frightening too at the same time, though. The acting all around is incredible. The directing is, for the most part, really good. And I'll get into the negatives in a bit, but this film is focused. And when the messages at the end hit you, it will stick with you for a long time. I'm still thinking about this film a day or two later. It is a very well done film. I think it's a film that it's not just for history buffs such as myself. It's for just anybody. Anyone can watch this, and it should be taught in classes. I think that it should be taught part of the curriculum, along with like 12 Years a Slave, The Help, JFK. There's just so many movies that I think with what it's trying to portray, it's needed to be shown in classrooms, and this is one of those films. Acting, cinematography, editing, everything is just perfect, except I will say that the pacing is a bit off, particularly in the beginning. I think this film, it takes a little bit to find its footing. When it does, it's really good. I'm not going to get too political, and I'm going to try and just keep it simple because I want you guys to see this. But just go see it. Pacing aside, when it finds its footing, it is a great film and very much so worth your time. And I'll be giving BlackKKlansman a 4.75 out of 5-star rating. For those that like a hot sauce rating, it's Tabasco sauce. Yep. This is the first film that gets this rating from me with my new system. So Tabasco rating, you guys know it's a legitimately good film. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below with how you like the BlackKKlansman. And as always, don't forget subscription, notification bell, and I'll